here there is a direct mean calculation by the second method. The second method is the assumed mean method. So in assumed mean method, to calculate, there are the three methods as I discussed before. There is a direct method which we used already, calculating the class mark. Then we have calculated the what we have mean with the help of this formula. We have calculated mean with the help of this formula. This is nothing but our direct method to calculate the mean in the group data. Now second method is a assumed mean method. In assumed mean method, what we have to do, we have to choose one among the xi's as a column as the assumed mean and denote it by a. So what we have to do, we have to choose one among the xi's which we have. Xi is nothing but your class mark. So what we have calculated class mark xi, in that list we have to assume one of the middle value as a. So consider the mid value as a, that is your assumed value, and find the difference between a and each of xi. So we have to find out the difference between, such as here I have shown that di, here di is your difference, di equals to xi minus of a. Xi is your xi which we have calculated class mark minus the a. A is assumed. Just now at first step we have seen the assumed value we have calculated in the list. So we have to calculate like this the difference. Third step is find the product of di and fi. We have to calculate the product of we have to multiply the di values of the di column and fi column values. We have to multiply, we will get the product of di's and fi's. Clear? So next we have to, what we have to do, we have to put these values in the formula. Here there is a formula given, we have to put the values in the formula. So what is the formula? You can see here, x bar mean. X bar is nothing but your mean. So mean which we are calculating with the help of assumed method. Second method of calculation of mean, assumed method, where we have assumed the value a from xi's. So x bar is a mean is equals to a plus fi summation of fi di. So what is fi? Fi is your frequency, di is the difference we have calculated, the product we have to see, find, and all the sum up the all the products, we will get summation divided by frequency summation. So this is nothing but your, this is assume mean method to calculate the mean of a given data. Second method is step deviation method. Step deviation method, we will calculate di, we should get the smaller number and to multiply with fi. If we not get the smaller number to multiply with di, fi should be, we calculate di, we should get a smaller number to multiply with fi. So we will calculate the di. Di should be smaller to multiply with fi. We have calculated fi di, so di should be smaller, so that when we multiply fi and di, we should get the product of both a small value. If not, if the value is large, in such case we will use this formula, that is step deviation formula. We will consider ui equals to xi minus a, whatever the xi value, class mark value minus a, divided by h. Here h is nothing but your class size. Class size is, what is class size? Suppose you have a class interval of 500 to 510. Like this your data is given, 500 to 510, 510 to 520. So what is the difference between these two? This is 10. This is difference between these two is 10. So what it says that your height, class size is 10. So this value you have to take. Class size is the difference between your upper limit and lower limit of a class, is an observation what you have made, the group data. There is a upper limit and lower limit. The difference between these two, what is a common difference between all the values, that is 10. So 10 we have to take. You will get ui is equals to xi minus a by 10. Assume mean, a is assume mean, h is a class size. So after this value should be used to, this ui should be used to calculate your mean. So mean is calculated as, next what we have to do, we have to multiply this fi frequency fi with ui. We have to multiply fi via ui. You will get a plus h into fi ui divided by sigma of fi. Clear? So this is nothing but your mean calculation by third method. One more thing it is given in the step 2 method is, let us find the relationship between di and xi. So what is a di and xi relationship? So d bar is nothing but sigma of fi into di by sigma of fi. Mean is this x bar. Mean of deviation is d bar equals to sigma of fi di sigma of fi. So we have to find out the relationship between mean and the mean deviation. So in दोनों में relation find out करना है. We have to find out the relationship between in this two. So what we will do is, we will write the formula. D bar is equals to sigma of fi. Di we can know, as we know that di is xi minus of a. So we have to write in the place of di, we have to write xi minus of a sigma of I. Now what we will do, we will multiply sigma of fi with xi and take minus fi. We will multiply and break this bracket, open this bracket. So we will get sigma of fi xi by sigma fi is a direct method calculation of mean. When we calculate the mean, we will write that xi x bar minus a sigma of fi. So fi get cancels. We will get a d bar is equals to x bar minus of a. So if we take x bar this side, right side, LHS side, we will get x bar equals to a plus d bar. So mean is equals to this. So this is a nothing but your formula. If they ask the question, find the relationship between di bar and x bar, you have to find by this method. Is it clear? Similarly, for your third step deviation method, we will calculate the relationship between the u bar and x bar. The relationship between u bar and x bar is u bar is equals to xi minus of a by h is the ui. So ui formula, u bar formula is equals to sigma of fi. We know that fi into xi minus of a by h. Clear? So what it is your u bar is equals to, your u bar formula is given over here. U bar is equals to sigma of fi ui. Ui is, we know the ui formula. This is ui formula is here. We have to write the ui formula. So u bar formula is here, sigma of xi minus of a by h. This value we have to put here. This is nothing but your ui. This is ui value we have put here. As this formula, we can put this value here and we get 1 by h sigma of fi xi minus sigma of a common sigma of fi by sigma of fi. We get 1 by sigma of fi xi by fi minus a sigma of fi get cancels. We will get u bar is equals to 1 by h x bar minus of a u bar x equals to x bar minus of a. So what we have done here we have done the cross multiplication. You get h into u bar is equals to x bar. We multiply this bracket with this 1 with this bracket, x bar minus of a. When we take this x bar a this side, we will get plus x bar is equals to a plus h u bar. So x bar is equals to, your x bar is mean is equals to a plus h into f sigma of fi ui by sigma of f. So this is your second method. So sometime the question, if the question asks to find the relationship between u bar and x bar, like this you have to solve. Clear? So next we will start with your problems, exercise problems.